Hi, Dennis Endershot here with the Great Lakes Tour. We're here at the rescheduled Shootout on a lovely day today versus what I think we were headed for a couple of weeks ago and decided to postpone it. I'm here with Brian McCann. Shot 4 under 67 today and had a lovely finish to your round of golf today. Tell us a little bit about that.
It was obviously a very good finish for myself. I was able to make 5 straight birdies to end the day. Hit a lot of good shots to do that. Hit it very close on 5 and 6. Made a 30-footer on 7. Hit the par 5 8th and 2. And then the 9th hole, I almost made a hole-in-one and was able to finish a 4-footer off to make 5 birdies in a row. So
which you started on the back 9, so you're finishing on the front 9.
Right.
Yeah, so longest putt in that stretch, you said you
30
might have been a 30-footer, so pretty good golf coming in, and a little slow start. I think you were 1 over at the turn. And
yeah, I was 1 over at the turn. I through the first 10 holes, I'd only hit 2 greens in regulation. Birdied 18 to make the turn at 1, and made a good up and down on number 1 out of the front bunker to stay at 1 over, and then hit the next 8 greens in regulation, and was able to make 5 birdies in a row to finish.
Yeah, the wind it got up a little bit, so it made it tough. I mean, the scores weren't great, and this golf course always seems to. There's nice spots. It yields some good opportunity.
Right.
Either 9 that you finish on, there's some opportunity coming in on those holes. So I mean, the same could have happened for guys that were finishing on the back 9. I know Ben Ferguson turned at 2 under and was unable to finish strong, and we were waiting to see what his score was posted at, but he only finished at 1 under. But it's nice to get a win early. Obviously, you haven't won with us since I think 2008 or 9. I'm not sure exactly when it was. But,
2008, I think. Yeah.
But you've had very consistent playing. I mean, you lead the all-time money list by, I'm not sure, over $40,000. I believe you've got a lead on guys. But I think you had a lot of top 10s the last few years, and a couple of great finishes. The Canadian assistants, as well as finishing second at the Ontario PGA Championship last year as well. So, hopefully this get you started, get you rolling for 2011. And
I hope so. I certainly hope so. Like I said earlier, I think I've played pretty good golf, consistent good golf over the last few years, but no wins. I did win the Canadian Assistants and finished second in the Ontario PGA, but on the Great Lake Tour, I've been shut out for the last 2 years until today. And I don't think it's a lack of my playing not good enough. I just think over the last few years on the Great Lake Tour, there's a lot of really good players, and it's difficult to win the one-day events. You've got to shoot 5 or 6 under, and typically every time I play well, someone plays a little bit better. I hope this. I'm not going to say it's going to give me more confidence. I think I was already pretty confident in my game, but maybe this is
just remind you of that feeling and what you need to do for sure. Like you say, the one-dayers are tough. I mean, on any given day, somebody does shoot anywhere from, let's say, 4 to 10 under par. I mean, the bar's been set pretty high on numerous occasions. I mean, and surprisingly on tough days too. I remember Ben Ferguson shooting 10 at Carlisle. Not a difficult golf course, but 5 or 6 usually wins it, and he goes out and shoots 10 when it's blowing 100 and it's raining all day. So I mean, you can never underestimate the field out here. The guys just take it deep all the time, and I think it's a testament to the one-day formats. It's good for preparation for any kind of Monday qualifiers, which most golf requires a one-day format to qualify for. Unless it's Q School, it's always a one-dayer for a nationwide tour event, a one-dayer for a PGA Tour, a one-dayer for the Canadian Tour if you don't have status there. So the one-dayers, obviously, they have some merit. If you play well out here, I mean, you can probably parlay that into something. Maybe go out and chase some Mondays on the nationwide or whatever.
Well, all the one-day events. Not to say that it really shows, but I mean, you've got to, deep down, I mean, if you're able to play well in one-day events,
consistently,
it says a lot about your game. I mean, there's a lot of pressure in one-days. You know that if you start poorly, someone's going to play very well, and you can't do that. You can't afford to do that, and you've got to be able to go low. and that adds pressure to it.
Certainly, when you get into that position, whether you're a couple under par or you need that extra 2 or 3 more if you're actually going to win it. I mean, 2 or 3 under in a one-day is great, but to get that win, it's still going to take a couple more to get you going. But again, like I say, hopefully this keeps you motivated for the rest of the year, or gets you motivated to play at a high level. And I know there's quite a few guys on our all-time money list that would love to have a crack at moving up a little bit on you with that 40,000+ lead you have on the guys, and so you'll have to keep on your toes a little bit.
I'll try. It's not something I've thought about, but
no, of course not.
Try.
But I know I've heard mentioned from a couple of the guys that I'm going to catch them this year. But I think our career earnings, I think Zoltan Veres is one of the highest earners in a single year, so I think you're safe for a couple more years.
I think I'm safe.
Zoltan only made $34,000 the one year, which is still a record on our tour.
And I think in 2006 I made 32.
Did you? Yeah. So that's there you go. So I think you're going to be safe for maybe into 2013.
I should be okay.
We'll see, unless you just completely go for a goose egg the rest
and
of the year.
And hopefully that doesn't happen. So
No,
I don't see it happening, but hopefully.
But anyways, congrats today, bud. That was good playing.
Thanks very much, Dennis.
Cheers.
Thank you.